Let's make some delicious buttery Parmesan bread rolls. To begin with, I'm going to be adding in 1 cup of whole milk. Your milk must be warmed to 110 to 115 degrees or else your yeast will not activate. I'm adding in 2 teaspoons of active dry yeast and 2 teaspoons of granulated sugar. I'm going to whisk that together. Now I'm going to leave that there for about 5 minutes to let the yeast activate. Now that my yeast has activated, I'm going to throw in 1 egg. This is 1 large egg at room temperature. Half cup of melted butter. 2 teaspoons of granulated sugar. 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to get that mixed in together. I'm also adding in 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese. And I'm going to lightly mix this in. And then goes in 3 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm going to start mixing this until I form a dough. Now that I have formed my dough, I'm going to remove my dough from here and place it on my working surface. I'm going to dust my surface with some flour. And now I'm going to start to knead this until I get a nice pliable dough, nice and soft, and it's going to take about 5 minutes. One thing to remember is if your dough is too sticky, then you're going to want to just add more flour and keep rolling. Your dough should not stick to your fingers or your working surface here. And now I have this nice pliable dough. And now I'm going to add oil to my bowl. This is just olive oil. I'm going to throw my dough in there. Spray the top. I'm going to cover it with plastic wrap. Put it in a warm place. It has to double its size. So place it in a warm place minus the microwave and let it double its size for about 1 hour or so. After 1 hour and a half, my dough has doubled in size. Now I'm going to punch it down. Then I'm going to remove it and just place it on my surface. And now I'm going to divide this into pieces. In order to get the same size of dough balls, I'm going to be using my scale. I'm just shaping this one into a log. I have them all weighed out to 105 grams each dough ball. And now I'm just going to make these into a ball, just like this. And I'm going to start placing these on my buttered baking dish. When I'm forming these, all I do is just tuck these in, go all around, and just pinch it together. And then roll it on my surface, roll it into a ball. And that's it, that's simple. And now I'm going to add butter to my baking dish. This is butter that has just been melted. And now I'm just going to start placing my rolls on here. I'm going to cover these rolls with plastic wrap and allow them to rise one more time for about 30 minutes. It's now been 30 minutes and my rolls have risen beautiful. I have melted half a cup of unsalted butter. To that, I'm going to add parsley and a tablespoon of Parmesan cheese. I'm going to mix that together. What I did was just rub some of that butter on my rolls. And now I'm going to bake it at 375 degrees for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, these rolls are done. Look how beautiful they look already. Brushing on some butter on top. I'm going to top it off with some more of that melted butter. And I'm also going to add even more of that melted butter with some Parmesan and parsley. This is why they are called Buttery Bread Rolls. And I'm just going to sprinkle on a little bit more Parmesan on top. And that is it. That is my recipe for these delicious, super soft, amazing, buttery Parmesan bread rolls. And now we are ready to get these served. You will want to make these for your family, for your loved ones, for any time.